Hello and welcome to my hot stream, Vagrus, the Riven realms. As always, the key was provided by the fine devs who are currently pushing a crowdfunding campaign for the game. And they're doing really well because they've hit 99% already. And it was only the 22nd, a few days ago, early access started. So if you want to get a key to the game, you can go to the fig.co/Vagrus and you can get yourself a key to the game, Steam or GOG. Good stuff. Early access still ongoing here. Last time we played it on the channel, it was itch.io. Not quite sure the difference between that version, this version. Gonna start a new game. We put in about an hour and 20 minutes last time we played, so we're going to try to do less. This is one of those games you can just fall into, and it's quite deep. It's like a narrative RPG, caravan, survival game. It's hard to...
Ah, yes. A Vagrus. What a profession. Daring and savvy, always watching the horizon, always looking for an opportunity, and of course, for what is best for his comitatus, eh? And you are a Vagrus too, are you not? Many of your kind have I seen in my long life as a vagabond. Care to listen to a story about your exquisite occupation, good master? It is a tale of woe and terror, but it is also a tale that is true, as I have seen it with mine own eyes.
So this is a important part. You can skip the campaign mode, which is Pilgrims of the Wasteland. You can skip them, and you can just do your own like free run around the map, open world adventure. We're going to do that one.
Fair enough, good master, fair enough. You don't want to hear tales of trusts betrayed and of bad decisions? It makes sense to me, with you also being a Vagrus and all that. Tell me, have you been long at it? And where do you come from? It is not often that I can talk to one of your kind.
So we're going to create our Vagrus. As you can see here, quite a lot of information. RPG, Imperial. These are back to the... Again, I like the Roman thing. Being a classicist myself, having studied classics, really do like anything inspired by Roman culture. It's always good fun. Obviously, it's problematic, as we saw in the intro, the beginning of the stream. If you didn't catch that, you can check me out on Twitch. Let's see. Land of endless rain. This is jungles and so on. These are the people who city dwellers typically support. Okay. These are probably the desert people. Yep, desert nomads, and we have the Imperials. Oh, we got dwarves. My dwarven kingdom. Half elf. There are no elves. Okay. Oh my god. Just reading the first line there is that's a bit deep. As you can see here, not all Doranthelis elves took their own lives after the Calamity, or became embittered to the point of insanity. Wow. We're going dark, definitely post-apocalyptic. So there you go. These elves mingle with humans, and their progeny are known as the Paladin, the half-elves. Most of them retain the pointed ears, magnificence. I think I'm going to choose these guys. +1 dexterous perk, +1 perceptive, +1 luck talisman gear. You're the last of the elves. So that's some orcs, okay. Having been summoned as roaming souls from the outer realm. So these are invaders from a different dimension. Nice. Weapons of the Empire in their war on the northern continent about 350 years before present day. So it all starts a long time ago in terms of abusing the powers from outside, the planar powers. Okay. Human, and we don't have this yet, not yet available. Kalani, I don't know what they are. I'm sure there's story in there about them. Wow, I don't remember any of this, how deep this is. Fighting for cause or for coin. +1 boost, +1 tough perk. Yep, we do have... Hold up. Measure character dexterity, yes. Perception. And we get +3 ACC. Again, there's going to be a lot of RPG stats and such. Okay, that's fine. Boost. You can use resourcefulness to temporarily raise the level of the command skills in combat. +1 tough perk. We have adventure. I might take adventure. I like that. Artisan. Criminal. Wow. Healer. Labor. Ranger. Slaver. You can go dark. Wow. Full dark. You can actually have proper slaves. 3 slaves. Carrying cargo. Sorcerer. Ooh, you used to learn. Wait, you used to learn sorcery briefly and still retain some knowledge of it? What happened? Did we lose that ability when it all went to. Huh. Okay, so there you go. Something to buff your companions. Knowledge of the old and new world. Magic sense. Slightly increased chance of scouting and insight. Bleeding stories and contracts. Well, okay. And adventure has resourcefulness as well. Survival perk. Well, slightly increased chance of forging and insight as well there. I think I'm going to go with sorcery just for fun. Okay, even more levels. Trader, mercenary, explorer. This is your calling, your profession. Wow, okay. Trader. We have slaves. Can't go without slaves. Might go with mercenary, sorcerer, or explorer. Enhance, survival. The looking glass equipment. I think this I'm kind of getting an idea of how you build your sort of a sorcerer who has some scout followers, a fighter follower, and is exploring the world for knowledge. Okay, I like that. We're building it. That's good. We're playing free play. No victory conditions. You can play freely for as long as you desire. That's what we're going to do. I don't think we have access to other things. No, we don't. Wealth, renown, not yet. That's fine. Different ways to play the campaign. That's pretty cool. I like that. God, this was definitely not in the game, the early version that we did play on the stream back in the day. So, dang. Resourcefulness 4 out of 12, 1 out of 6. Insight 14. I have no idea how many points we're going to have to play around with. Currently having power to power people up. And Inspire. Again, leadership's all for boosting our players in combat. How's that working? Using our insight? Okay, so we do get. Oh, we can buff that as well. Man, I have no clue how this works. Look at this. Okay, let's look at it. Can be used to aid in various tasks, such as tests, additional movement points, or combat. Check the perks under leadership to see. Okay, that's fine. Authority. Measure how many assigned deputies you have at any given time. Insight is gained by completing stories. This is your experience stuff. Purchase perks for your leadership or to raise the prowess of your companions. There's a bunch of stuff. Allocate perks. Using your starting insight. 14. That takes 10 just to move resources up 1 point. That's pretty strong. Let's go with some alchemy. Increased chance of healing, which was under the healing tree. Arcane lore. How much does these cost me? 4 pop? 2 pop. Let's go with Savvy. Costs 4 insight. Oof, that's hard. Religion gives us some bonuses too. Just knowledge. With some knowledge. Outer Realms lore. This is getting a very RPG, isn't it? Magic sense. Well, that's going to take all the rest of my points. Herb lore, healer. I'm going to take 2 points in healing. That sounds like a smart thing. I can now go with charismatic, mighty, strong-minded, tough. We're completely out of leadership abilities. Let's take 1 more of these. For trading. Intimidation, slaves. No. Persuasion, prospecting. Mining, scavenging, digging things up. Or skulker. I'll go with prospecting. Going with the explorer build. I could go with tough. Strong-minded as well. Yeah. Right now we're gonna go with perceptive, savvy, mighty, and dexterous. Select your silhouette and confirm your name. I am male or female. There's not really much right now to choose from. You can see all the character bonuses I've popped in here now. You can generate a random name. I like that. Okay, let's go. My hot stream.
Curious, curious. I am humbled to have made your acquaintance, good master. I am sure that many great adventures await you on your journeys. It was an honor talking to you, good master, but these old bones are aching, and I must rest now. Oh, yes. Perhaps we will talk in the morning. Perhaps we will. May the gods guard your sleep.
Okay, I'm going to sleep after I've made my character. It took a while. Stumbling to your tent, crawling inside, then it is only darkness. I think that's the same situation when you play the campaign as well. There we go. This game's all about reading. Hope you enjoy listening to my voice. What we got here? So we only had like one deputy. I think that's the only thing we had. Movement, we have 10. March 5, that's the max. Supplies, 8 days of supplies. Maximum available cargo space, steady, well rested, etc., etc. And then there's a bunch of things here like money. A new day has started. One insight awarded for discovering Southern Jagged Waste. There is an overland map that we'll see as well. Okay, let's start. Morning creeps up quietly on the arid wasteland. You wake up and step out of your tent into the crisp air, yawning, stretching, and blinking in the orange light of the rising sun. Fiery orbs' warm rays are welcome in stark contrast to how you all will feel in a few hours. Your crew, groggy still after an early start, shambles around camp, busy with their chores. Some of them are still huddled around their dying fires. You look at the horizon to the north and find it empty against the morning haze. Yet you know that beyond that jagged line, the waste station of Kernak awaits. A short stop on your way to a proper city, less than a week of trudging through the plains, and you reach Torzag's shelter. You hope to rest there and find much needed work. In fact, this was the reason you took the Comitatus north to Terra Supra, the lands beyond. New opportunities. The previous Vagrus of this traveling company perished several weeks ago. And even though you worked for her only for a few months and are indeed quite new to this wandering business, the crew elected you to take her place because she trusted your abilities. Warning, Vagrus. One of your guards walks up to you and draws you out of your reverie. That old geezer you talked to last night is about to leave and wanted to say goodbye. No, he can leave. You nod and head to the campfires. You find the old storyteller in the process of packing his meager equipment while whistling a tune, because he's probably a god. Talk to the old man. Thank you for coming, good master, the old man says, still fiddling with his sling bag. I will not go to Torzag's shelter with you. My path leads elsewhere. I'm grateful for you to let me travel with your Comitatus. Ah, yes, and I hope I've earned my keep. Because you said a tale? Because he had no corner nor anything of value. When you came across him in the middle of nowhere 3 days ago, you allowed the old man to travel with you and eat from your stores in exchange for entertaining, yes, your crew with stories along the way. And true enough, no hour has passed since without a tale being recited by this strange fellow. He even made an effort to entertain you while sitting at your campfire last night. Be that as it may, you allowed him to tag along as an act of kindness. Yeah, because I refused to hear his story. The old man turns to you and smiles innocently. I may be able to repay you more properly by giving some advice. Aye? If you don't mind me saying, good master, you're only starting your venture as a Vagrus, and, perhaps you could use some such wisdom. Listen to his advice, tell me you're not interested. It's been a while, let's listen to his advice. Alright, first off, there's a lot of rumors going around in the city as great as Grimm's Torzag, but even in smaller settlements too. Listen to these, for they are often truth to such talk and gossips can guide you to business opportunities, valuables, or interesting places. So again, rumors is a mechanic. We saw that in the Steam reviews. Often fresh news is the most valuable commodity you can possess, especially until you have a sizable cargo hold to haul large amounts of goods across the wasteland. If I were you, I'd find some work as soon as possible. Preferably something your crew can manage without much difficulty. Perhaps from one of them trading houses. So we got to get into politics. You could also find some passengers who are willing to pay for your security. Your comitatus can provide. Yes, almost every mancio has folk looking for traveling companions. Mancio, what are these? Mancio, great inns or towns. Great inns in towns or cities. Gotcha. Okay, bye-bye. A lot of information there. The old man scratches his scraggly beard thoughtfully. Before setting out, it's best to decide what your destination will be and prepare accordingly. Wandering around aimlessly in the wasteland is a sure way to get killed or to starve. Yet chances are better when the burden can be shared with trusty companions. I start looking for some crew soon. There's a man I know in Torzag, now that I think about it, who could help you with such matters and more. Here we go. The chap is called Braxius. Strange fellow, really. Not only because of his peculiar lineage. You'll see he runs a shop. Yes, he'll buy any trinket off you that you do not need any longer. He may sell you something useful too. Who knows? I'm just remembering now. He once sold a Garabian wood talisman to an orc mercenary who. Yeah, you're confused. Where was I, good master? Braxius. Where can I find Braxius? Oh yeah, Braxius. Just east off the Calrish market in a small street there's a dark stone statue of Mercatus over a fountain. Best of luck. Itafons be with you, good master. I'd better be going. Thank him, wish him well. Chop off his head. Thank him, wish him well. And he walks away into the desert. It's time to set out towards Zag's shelters waiting, but before that, it would behoove you to visit Kernak Way Station, only about a day's travel to the north. You could obtain much needed supplies and news there. I remember the last time we hit the map. The game looks much different, by the way. This is not anything like the original game. I actually kind of like the original game's art. Huh. This is very different. If you go back and you check out my first video, you can see it's very different. That's what it was looking like. Yes. Maybe not. Nope, it didn't look like this. Interesting. I like the look of the first one a lot, so maybe things have changed. Okay, this is 7 movement. We can also go just short, 4. Another 3. You can see here, all the lengths are shown here clearly. And there are random events that can happen. Boom. Let's go inside. Comitatus descends into the great basin that shelters Kernak Way Station from the worst of the jagged wastes, dust, and rock storms. Even at this distance, from the walled compound, you can see that the outpost is vastly overcrowded. Dozens of comitati and literally hundreds of travelers swarm the confines of Kernak Station, which is now surrounded by makeshift camps and improvised mancios. Again, you're living in the wasteland. Like, all the baddies have taken over the old empire and forced all the remaining survivors either to work underneath them, survive underneath them, or go out here in the wastelands. It's kind of interesting. A pair of gruff-looking mercenaries walk out to meet you and give you a half-hearted hell. The first one to speak is a tall, lean, tainted fellow, armed with a barbed spear. Tainted. So the tainted are those who were mutated by the apocalypse. Gotta say, you folk just keep popping up like wraiths around a rotten corpse, he sighs heavily. Alright, move your arse over there and try to settle in with a fuss. Wow, what's going on? Ask him what's going on. There's a brief pause, but then the mercenary sighs again, seems to deflate, his frustration giving way to wariness. Listen, I did not mean to bite your head off, stranger. It's not your fault. It's this. Now, granted, all this crowd was pretty fun and profitable in the beginning, but now the whole place looks and smells like a war camp. Soon after it began, folks started bickering for all sorts of shit. The best camp spot, more water from the well, more food, and on and on and on. Fights broke out. Some of our guys got badly hurt when they went into the camp to break it up. The other merc spits. You ask them if he knows the reason for the sudden influx of comitati and travelers. There's all sorts of rumors, but you better ask around yourself, because I ain't sure what to believe anymore. Tall fellow answers, and please, just don't give us a hard time, alright? Move your people and stuff to the place I pointed you to, and everything will be dandy. Boom. He lights up a bogweed reefer, okay. You nod to the mercenaries and lead the comitatus to the designed spot. Crew strikes camp and everyone is settled in after a quarter of an hour. Time to explore. See how it looks. We got stories, we got the guarded compound, travelers gather here to enjoy a little rest. This is our cargo hold here. Got the owned equipment here. The looking glass. I'm not sure about the lucky item we had. It's not really showing up here. Is it? I don't think so. Might have to click around or something to find our lucky. Nope, it's not. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? We got supplies, and some luxury wine to sell as well. Luxury wine. Make a little bit of money, not much. That's pretty awful. Again, I'm not sure how currency works. It says here one bras. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. One bras equals 10 lirg. So we got bronze. Got bras, lirg, and changers. Fine. Well, we already got that. Pretty good. As you can see here, there's a lot of things you can buy, take, and trade, and sell, move around. Once you get to know the game, you'll know how that works, because I sure don't. Buy companions. Do we have any companions? We have no companions at the moment. Crew status. They're doing okay. Currently, we have 5 scouts, 8 fighters, 1 mount. Oh, we do have slaves. We have slaves. 5 slaves, 4 workers, and 1 beast of burden. I can pop up a outriders. What I do is take one of the mounts, take one of the fighters, and slap them on there. Each riderless mount carries 8 cargo. I think we can still manage. Let's see. Cargo, yeah, it's 69. I'm fine with that. I'd rather have an outrider. By the way, can we buy? It didn't look like we could buy any people or anything like that here. We should have 1 deputy. I think that's our build allowed that. But we might need to find them, buy them, hire them. Here we go. Here we can pick up some people. Scouts, slaves, workers, and fighters. I can pick up another fighter if I want. The upkeep does add up though. Trade route's blocked. Might this be an opportunity in disguise? We could buy a trade route. It looks like blocked, so not sure what that's all about. I bought it. Don't know what that means. So travelers turned back from the south. They're going our way. They're going towards that shelter. They'll give us some money. 1 fighter and 4. I don't know what that is. Let's take them. Yay! We'll see how that's gonna go. Trade news. Receive 1 local news. I'll exchange. Refresh the local news and share your news. Okay. Let's go over the stories. The guarded compound. The whole compound is crowded with people. All kinds of good and bad people here. The largest stone building housing the tavern is filled to brim with customers, so much so that you cannot get inside for a drink. Set up a bar outside as well. The kitchens try to serve as many people as possible. Should you be into jarka meat? Or fried horb larva, that is. Yeah, you're definitely feeling like it's in a war camp. Asking around, you hear of several organizations looking for transportation of goods and personnel. I've already grabbed some people. So I think we're good. Eat, drink. Let's go eat, drink. Mug of mushroom ale. That sounds great. Some food. You sit down on a bench at our dusty awning. All kinds of people here. Orcs. Wrestling. A tainted woman. I want to know what a tainted woman's all about, or a tainted person in general. Juggling knives with 6 long, 3-jointed arms. Okay. Mutants. Dragonkin warriors in colorful steel armor. Tarkian traders. On large pillows. Dwarf selling scavenged junk from the back. That sounds like a dwarf. Weird insect people you've never seen before chittering away in their melodious language. Ah, nice. Several other Vagri you can talk to and soon learn the reason for the stay of this place. Apparently the Imperial Legions have closed off the only pass through the Cepus Mountains in the south not too long ago. That's why they've been turned back. Turning back anyone and everyone on both sides. This plunged the travel plans, business enterprises of many into utter chaos. This is a reaction to the strange earthquake several weeks ago and several windstorms that have followed. Ask around about the blockade. Ask about the Legion. Ask about winds and dreams. Ask if there's available work. Man, I'm starting to remember A young but uncharacteristically talkative Oxulite novice has a sizable audience gathered around him as he relates what he gathered on the topic of the winds that have gone mad. Earthquake, lots of winds, dust storms, dreams, strange voices in the wind. The further southwest one goes, the worse it gets. Probably elementals, maybe genies. Yeah. Travelers going insane, their brains literally burning to a crisp. Yeah, it's scary. Their crowd has more information. Blockade, legions. Oh, pot-bellied, swarthy Bandle. The music's gone out, by the way. Bandle man, reputedly a spice trader, chooses to tell of his encounter with the soldiers of the pass. New senatorial decree forbids anyone except military personnel passing through the mountains from either side due to concerns for their safety. You'd think these evil gods or evil people that rose up would really not care about the safety of people, but they need slaves. They need things to work. Small army had joined the garrison at Twin Towers, the forts guarding the pass. Okay. The legionnaires mean business. The Imperials truly well shot themselves for some reason. The blockade has created uproar. This is nice. Okay, cool. The Vagrus can't get through either, so that's me not able to get through. I'm sure the legions are scary. More of the fuckers seem to be moving south, I tell you. There's something going on. Folks speak of coming across crowds of the tin heads traveling down the Emperor's Road. Cheap booze her breath smells of. Some say the strange beasts from the wasteland. They're crawling all over those southern wastes. Okay, some sort of phenomena over at the Singing Winds, a region, an area. Strange desert. This is such a deep RPG. Okay, I'm good. I got work to do. I think we're good. Exchange some local news. Receive nothing. I think we can keep moving. We got another 3 movement before we get tired. I'm not sure about resting out in the open compared to resting at home. Whoa! Get out of here. Hold on. We don't need to scout. I just want to check this down here. Guarding your camp fatally puts a strain on your guards. We are currently guarding ourselves, it looks like. Oh, there's something we're missing here that we can't access. Right here. Yeah, must be the conversation. We're out. Okay, let's move on. That's 4. We can only move 3. And we're trying to... Whoa. We need to see the greater map. We're just heading north. That's all we're doing. And I'm wondering if this map's is similar at all to the... Yeah, I think the last time when we played, we were playing around here. Yeah. So during the campaign, we went from like maybe up here down to this, around this lava fire lake. Yeah, to Avernum. So there's a completely different story. This is quite cool. I wonder if it's random or you always start at the same place. Good question. All things considered, we can go over this way and then try to go up this road if it is a road. Okay, let's rest. As you can see, we're not able to force march, even though it says 5. See what happens. Yeah, you can. I could, if I wanted to. Rest, let's eat. So this is something else you can do. Pay upkeep, you can pay now, you can pay later. We have food, rations, how much you want to ration. I can send people out to do things. So quite a lot. Defense orders, this is just like an RPG, like a classic RPG. Send out your scouts to hunt. They can return with supplies and sometimes other goods as well. Results depend on the hunting roll. You could actually lose somebody in this roll. -1 vigor. What do we have here? Send out your workers to forge. They can return with supplies. Send out your slaves to forge. Man. What percentages do we have? This is going to be hard to read. I'm thinking when we took on these travelers, by the way, to come with us, I think they were slaves. A warrior and some slaves. 3%, 7% chance. The majorities fail. Majorities fail. Take all this off. 100% fail? Yeah, it's 100% red. That's not a good system. Like you can see here, 30% pass 7 and yeah, I'm gonna leave these guys alone. I have no idea how that's gonna work out. We'll just go to a place, hopefully, and survive. What do we got? Travelers turn back. Doesn't really say the quest. That is it. That's all we can do. So let's just hit end day. And that's it. Woot! Nothing bad's happened. So I'm trying to figure out how to actually get to scroll the map. And I'm not thinking you can. Yeah, that was the right mouse button. That's interesting. Did not expect that functionality. WAS does not work as well. It just opens up various things. So let's just walk, and that'll move the map for us. I'm assuming this is a road. That might improve how far we can walk. Might not. And we can see we can't go really far out in the hinterland. And we're back to this. And have these changed? No, they look set. Like that's the way they're gonna be. -1 vigor. Notice that they're gonna tire your guys out at the end of the day anyways. Also the daily upkeep, we haven't paid that yet. We're just on pay later. So hopefully we can afford it. Okay. Let's check our map. How we doing? Yeah, we just follow this road. Just follow the road. Let's just get on with this. Okay, 6. Like a board game, isn't it? Just gonna walk along. We got 4. I think we go 2 more. On we go. There's so much exploration on this side. We're just like, no, what's the point? We'll just go straight to the town. Okay, end day. How we doing for food? I'm not even paying attention. I'm sure it's fine. We've got up here 5 days supplies. I don't know how many days it's gonna take us to get there. Can't really gauge that. Oh, here we go. Finally. A call rises from one of the carts. A wheel broke. Oh no. Flashbacks to my childhood. Oregon Trail. A wheel broke. The cart almost fell over and the cargo gets strewn around the ground. The other carts start to slow. Slaves mill around. Where's that damn Vagrus? Who gives the orders around here? Stop the comitatus. Drink some water to people. The wheel needs repaired. Or that's why we have spare spokes and wheels. Oops, I didn't buy those. -4 movement. The end. That stops us right there. That's all. Take a break. End the day. 3 days left. It's right there. Get her walking. Boom. Okay, let's see how the quest resolves. Or does it? I'm not really paying attention to that quest. You reach fortified gates of the great city. The great city's in a cavern? What? Okay. It's in a cave. That's kind of cool. I like that. After waiting your turn in the line of chatting travelers, bleeding, yes, beasts of burden, so on. You approach the guard, or you decide to turn back and not enter the city. No, I approach the guard. You have nothing to hide, or at least there's no way that they can find out. Try to smuggle is quite risky, so this is something we have very low chance. Bribe. No, I have nothing to hide. Got through inspection. You have to pay the gate tax. We can pay with goods. Remember we got wine. We can pay the gate tax. How much is it? 3 changer. That's nothing. Changer's this little... Wait. Hold on a second. I think it's this 9. I think it's the yellow one. I think it's the cheapest one. Okay. Show them your trade house license so you can become part of a house so you can make it cheaper. Pay the tax. Let's see how much it... We got 1579. Yeah, it's the cheapest thing we got. Some pennies. Yay! Woo! We got it. Got an 8% tip. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Quest done. There's a lot of stories here. That's nice. Although the vast caverns and tunnels inside Black Blood Mountain merely gave refuge to warlord Torzag many centuries past, the imperial city of Tenebritris, or as people have been Christians calling it, Torzag Shelter. It's like black glass, dark glass. That sprung up there following the war, managed to transform into one of the most important settlements on the continent. Sorgorod City, the shelter not only houses the Cathedral of the Raging One of its immense Everdark caves, but is also a bustling trading settlement. Obsidian harvesting, that's why it's black glass. Of course, obsidian, there you go. It's a mountain. Volcanic glass. Thousands of toil and haggle. Servant of the Master of Curses deals out justice, their malevolent god. Okay. We need to buy supplies. 999, that's it? No, we've got to go through and click that. Shift click to buy a certain amount. Boom. Boom, there. How are we doing for money? Good. Plenty. How many days? 11 days. Luxury wine, we're still sticking on that. Let's go see if there's some extra wheels and such. We didn't, nope, nothing. This is something we can upgrade. We can upgrade our vehicle. Well, caravan, let's call it. Awnings, minus 25% consumption. The block harmful weather effects. Blinders and combat saddles. Okay. Requirements Beast Lord, do I have it? I don't think I do because it's red. I think we can buy a bunch of stuff, but let's look at our money situation. It's not maybe the cheapest. Extra storage, we're good. Good quality tools. Guard animals. Oh, guard animals. Vigilance. I like that. Then again, they're going to cost us food. There's going to be some problems with that, right? They're going to have some maintenance cost, I would think. We broke wheels before. How many do we need to buy? Just +1 max movement. I like that. Boom. Okay, let's just straight up go in. +5 commerce strength. Bonus sitting spikes on the mountain of the beasts. Okay, consumption costs by the... How are we doing for money? Oh my god, we're just spending all our money. No, don't do it. That's good enough. I think we're good. We got a lot of... We need to take up some work now. We spent a lot of money. Companions and such. We need to work on these things. The deputies, we need a deputy. There's a lot of things we need to work on here. We could do with buying some other things. Cargo, let's see. Anything else we should buy? Beast hides. Again, this would be fine if you actually knew what the heck you're doing. Like, once you get into the game, you could be like, okay, I can go up and down. I can go to Kernak. Let's see, where's it going to sell best at? Buy low, sell high. Okay, you know, you can play that game if you want. Eventually, that's something I would do. Maybe not on the stream, though. It's going to take a while. Whoa! There are a lot of passengers, a lot of things we can do now. We could take a lot of people to various places. Mirage, Lumen, the Crimson Gate. Receive some money in local news. Okay. That's fine. Rumors. Nearby burial site. Is there something to be had? 5? Okay, I don't know what that did. But that's a rumor, so maybe we can go there and check it out. And maybe buy some more stuff. Buy another worker, a fighter. The upkeep, though, might get problematic. How many we have? 5 scouts. That. Fighter. I'd like some mounts. That's the one thing I haven't seen is just buy... Oh, there are beasts. Boom. We cannot afford it. Whoa, look at Beasts of Burden. Look how expensive they are. Dang, we do not want to lose that. They're proper expensive. And you can change one of these Beasts of Burden. We have to carry that one. That's the only one we have right now, so we can't lose that guy. Okay. Here we go. Faction panel. Many settlements have faction panels like this one, where you can interact with factions with the presence. This is the one that was missing in the other town. They didn't have a faction. Active available. There are jobs, supply runs, distribution runs. There's a lot of stuff here. Rewards, etc. Supply run, house, Aquo, Loaders Guild, Alliance, Covenant. Here we go. The Church of Oskul. This is the bad guys, right? Requirements. We don't have any of those things. You got to get all kinds of faction requirements. That's cool. Available, active. We can see what we have going on. And then we have a lot of stories here. We're leaving. And we're being stopped. Before we could leave, you notice a lean woman dressed in a bureaucratic tunic and cape approached one of your guards and talked to him briefly. They walked up to you soon afterwards. Apologies, Vagrus. I work for the Magistrate of the Tax Collection. No need to be alarmed. I'm here to present you with an opportunity. I have a message attached to some documents that needs to be delivered to Arcane, to a client of ours. Okay. We'll take that. We're going to Arcane, wherever that is. Thank you, Vagrus. I'm sure it will be worth your time. Our client is a very resourceful man. Okay, RNG. He waits in the town of Arcane to the north, where he rents a small apartment above a tobacco shop, Levantius. Okay. So if I can get back in, I'd have to pay to get back in, I think. Yeah. So that's something that would have been really nice if I'd known I was going to Arcane. I might have picked up a quest or something to go. How far away is Arcane? It's not too bad. I kind of wanted to see if there was, if you remember the rumor of some sort of place, some sort of ruin nearby. You can mark some places. Yeah, I don't see it. That's unfortunate. I thought I got the rumor that would have been useful to find some secret information. Bah. Oh well. Okay, let's get on the road. We have 3. Probably safer to rest in a town, but whatever. By the way, I haven't paid for accrued upkeep. I haven't paid for a while. I need to pay that at some point. Yeah, I'm worried about that now. Didn't think about it. I thought I'd have an extra movement as well since I paid for it. Oof, we got a. Now, I was gonna say we have a Y here. Let's go walk. 2. No, that's 6. Wow. Looks like we're gonna park. That's a 6. That's a 3. Ah, gotcha. That's a 7. So there's a lot of exploration I could be doing. My people are grumbling because I'm not paying them. Yeah. They might steal my stuff. So we need to pay them. Maybe now I'll pay them. There you go, 7. Ooh, we can find a place. Pay now. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, that hurt a lot. We're gonna have to sell some wine. Crossroads. Is that on the map? I guess it is. Off we go. Three large... Oh, there's nothing. There's nothing there, right? 3 large marble obelisks stand silently where the Emperor's Road and the Windway meet. Yeah. Just standing stones. This is it, the Grand Junction, where the Emperor's Road, yes, where it comes together, the throbbing heart of the whole region. It's rather disappointing. 3 lean stones, standing each 60 feet high, surround the crossroads. Maybe this is the way various ancient artifacts look to the Romans as well. Featureless, nothing of interest here. Can be quite a busy site for a lot of other comitati and travelers passing through here. Examine the waste stones, look around the area for a bit. Maybe there's something you've missed. I like that. Click that. Few scouts. Nothing. Dang it. Examine the waste stones. Nothing. Just big stones. Not even graffiti. Pretty boring. No use in lingering here. Well, that was fun. We're out. Yeah, let's go. We have exactly 4. Let's keep going. We're almost there. Can we try forging? Again, my forging skill is awful. Like, this is... I could add more people to it to improve. Maybe? It's like, it might work, it might not. So let's have a look at this. Critical failure, 3%. Failure is 60%. So you gain some supplies. Fewer supplies gain, okay. But these guys are like, we're useless, don't even send us out. We're gonna send both our slaves and our people out. Let's see what happens. Woot! We gained 16 supplies. Beautiful. Okay, I don't know how much that is in the grand scheme of things, but it's something. As far as we can go, you can kind of see it grays out. I like that. I've not even paid attention to that. Back here. Perfect. You get an idea of how you can move, optimize your movement. We're going off the road. Not sure if that's going to matter. So we can get up to 39. 16. Beautiful. It's working. Doesn't tell us too much other than success. Town's over there. Easy. We can get the arcane. Today seems kind of odd. The comitata starts early. The beasts and the slaves work hard. The scouts do not report anything out of the ordinary. Even the grub for lunch tastes better than usual. There's no need for whipping anyone. The caravan covers a bit more distance in the afternoon. It's a good day. +3 movement, +1 morale. Nice. So we can move just a little bit farther. For example, we can go there. Not sure if that's going to take 13. This is going to take 9. So yeah, I'll just keep going this way. I like that you can kind of figure out. Okay, let's camp. Do we even have enough? We're going to go broke. We're not even going to be able to pay these guys. I'm going to have to sell that wine. I didn't go out for supplies. It slows down your vigor. Drops your vigor if you do constantly. Arcane. Finally. There's a huge sort of mining operation. Looks like quarry. Whoa, this is pretty cool. Nestled beneath the thicket of rock pillars called the Arcoros Forest, the imperial town of Arcane is constantly beaten by wind engulfed in fine dust. Wow, that's beautiful. The settlement's inhabitants thrive thanks to the earth's abundant bounty. Yes, there was a quarry, marble, limestone, granite, and shell. Artists and artisans. Good. I think we have a little story to do. Levantius, there he is. We're going to end with that for the stream, I think. I'm going to try to sell my... Well, it sells good. Yeah. That's nice. Make some money. Let's sell most of it. Just leave a little bit left over. The luxury wine was nice to have in backup. Again, depending on where you're going, you could probably just go back and forth, back and forth. Okay, let's go. Anything else we want to buy? No. Again, there's more faction quests. Let's get this quest done. Siltwade Street. Hot daytime sun. Fragrant, sharp, bitter odor of tobacco and bogweed. 3-storied white building where Levantius dwells. You are offered all kinds of backy incense, reefers, pipes, hookahs, and the like. Okay, recreational smoking is a thing in this empire. You dismiss the merchants. Enter the lodging. Hey, we got a little picture. The owner simultaneously serves as the landlord for a handful of tiny rooms she rents out to those who are looking for long-term yet temporary stay. Tarkian woman doesn't seem to care too much for confidentiality, for the safety or the privacy of her guests, as she immediately and without a question points you to the utmost floor. Ascending a ladder, you come to what is basically a rooftop covered by a large tent and rickety septums to add a few more bedrooms to the building. That's cool. Young, dark-haired, slender fellow dressed in a tunic, wearing half-moon glasses and bent over a shaky desk, he improvised from small crates, a traveling chest, and various ledgers. Huh. He just turns me away, doesn't want anything, not now, not later, not ever. I'm told you might need this. Straight from the magistrate of tax collection, Torzag's shelter, if you are Levantius, that is. Young man looks at you. I am indeed, and you are? Finally, things do seem to be moving along. What an utterly unexpected surprise. I wonder if this is RNG. I wonder if this does get sort of... You get a random quest to start the game, and then when you get to a place, you get another random quest. Then, within an instant, he seems to forget you're even here. Okay. Expression of jaded disappointment appears on his face. Splendid, just splendid, he sighs. Now there's the Imperial bureaucracy in full swing, as I know it. Reliably incompetent as ever. Good job, you Cretans. Top of the line indeed. Whether you encountered a Slerad bull during a mating season. Ah, you are still here. What, was there something you wanted? But of course, I'm to pay you the fee for delivery. Forgive me. Okay. He finds a coin. Wow. Thank you for the coin. What? How much coin did he give me? Let's find out. 1 coin. 1 silver coin. 1... Oh no, it was actually 1 lyric. Okay, my bad. Say, friend, am I right to assume that you're quite a traveler? I'm a sorcerer. Of course, he says. Would you care to take me with you as a passenger in case you have plans to visit Lumen? Ah! Okay, so now we can pick him up. We can pick up some quests to Lumen. For more than fair compensation, of course. Sure, if the price is right. Good, thank you. At least that's one problem out of the way. I shall give you an advance for your troubles now. The rest you will receive from my employer, Mistress Kandake. Kandake, as soon as we arrive. Okay. How much did we get? Not much. 5 changer. Wow. Thank you. Bye-bye. So now we have a person joining us. We're going to Lumen. It might be of interest. A strange store. I'm not sure what those do, the rumors. I'm not even sure where to look at them. Maybe no, they don't pop up in the front. There are some things to go to Lumen. Here we have a distribution run for house. Not enough free space. That's my problem. I can have to fix that. Yeah, so I can go back to that. And just plop. Have the free space. And now I can take these runs and start working on different houses, guilds, and so on. We can do a house, and we can do let's do a house. Whoa. If not delivered in 12 days, the whole cargo is deemed lost and has to be reimbursed. Missing cargo penalty. If we somehow have a problem in 8 days, I don't even know how far away this place is. Hold on. Let's see what this one is. Deliver 16 marble. In 8 days, the same. You just have to choose. Do you want to work for the guild? Which guild is it? Same thing. So you just have to choose who you want to ally yourself with. And I have no idea what these houses are like. Loaders Guild, houses. I'm going to take this. Boom. We've taken it. Not that we're going to see much of it. And then we have Explore the City, Constant Sculptor, and the Trail of the Beast. Afraid, though. That will take us way over time. How far away is Lumen? Oh my god. Where's Lumen? Oh. I have 8 days to get to Lumen. But where are you? It would have been good to have found Lumen on the map beforehand, before I took all these things. Lumen might be back down south. There's only this continent, so it can't be hard to find, surely. And probably I've already gone over it and lost it. There's Radon over here. Dabasa. Avernum. Cabor. Huh. I should have probably paid attention to see, like, where is this place? Gotta zoom in really far? No, I don't see Lumen at all. Let's check the codex. Lumen. There should be a button that just finds it for you. In the middle region of the Empire, next to the South Calaris. Middle region. South Calaris. I'm gonna assume the middle region is right around here. Wow. Unfortunately, we cannot find it. And that's a horrible way to end the stream. Come on. No Man's Land. Yeah. We can't find it at all. Poor, I say. Is it even on the map? Maybe it's just not even on the map. Let's have a look. Let's keep reading. Lumen. Yeah. Okay. History was founded a long time ago. Okay. They really need abilities so you can just click on something and find it. No. So yeah, it's in the middle of the Empire, nestled right next to the South Calaris. And where's the Empire? Is it off this map? It can't be. Huh. Well, it looks like we cannot find it. I did my best. But it's not here. Maybe it's not in the game yet. I doubt it. It has to be in the game. Bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. There's North Calaris. Oh, we found it. Oh, we found it. Oh my god, all this time it's right next door. Lumen. Mark. Mark it. Boom. That's blue. Okay. Woof. We found it. It's over here to the left, but notice you cannot go over there through this wall of mountains and such. There you go. Really, I really zoomed out, and it was right there all along. Right there. I think the codex did mark it, by the way, too. Right, 3 to 6 days travel, so we could easily make it. We might have to force, if we went around, it would be probably horrible. We'd probably have to force our way that way, so we'd probably just go down this way. I wish you could move this map around. I know they're not wanting you, so you can't like map out stuff. But yeah, it looks like I can go pretty far. But then I'm not sure if I can go past that point, for example. It doesn't show you everything. Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave it there. Again, deep. It is like playing an RPG, like a proper board game, sort of pen and paper RPG. You've got a lot of stuff going on. This free open world mode is pretty cool. If you're into that sort of like caravan building, I'm more into the story. I'm more into the campaign. I want to see the world. I want to understand the world. World building's really cool. So I'd like to check that out. So this probably wouldn't be for me until after I finish the game the first time, the campaign. And I'd check this out. Looks like there's a lot of different modes of winning as well. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of like a strategy 4X style, you know, choose how you want to finish the game. I like that. I think the game's going to be funded by the time this, I mean, it has to be funded with the FIG crowdfunding by the end of this day, I would assume. 99%? Come on. So when this goes out, it should be completely funny. You can still go over there, get you a key for the early access build. So do check that out if you are interested. And that is it. Thank you very much for watching. Do check back the other video if you want to see a bit of the campaign. That's on the YouTube channels, as always. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.